Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo.
Student, now we're ready to share stories of melodies that fill the air. From rock and roll to soul and everything in between. We'll take you on a journey, it's a sonic dream. Welcome to the Melody Podcast, where music comes alive.
You guessed it. We're talking about the GOAT today, Eminem. So, Eminem, whose real name is Marshall Bruce Matters III, was born on October 17th, 1972, in St. Joseph, Missouri. His famous stage name is taken from his first and last initials, Marshall Matters Eminem. Eminem never knew his father, Marshall Matters Jr., who abandoned the family when Eminem was still an infant and rebuffed all of his son's many attempts to contact him during his childhood. As a result, Eminem was raised by his mother, Deborah Nelson, or Debbie, as you know from the songs. His mom never managed to hold down a job for more than several months at a time, so they moved frequently between Missouri and Detroit, spending large chunks of time in public housing projects. I would change schools 2, 3 times a year, Eminem later recalled. That was probably the roughest part about all of it. His his inherent lifestyle left a large impact on his personality. He had no close friends, kept almost entirely to himself, and was treated like an outcast at each new school. He was beat up in bathrooms, beat up in hallways, and shoved into lockers. Eminem attended Lincoln High School in Warren, Michigan, where he failed the ninth grade 3 times and eventually dropped out at the age of 17. Yet, despite being a poor student, Eminem always had a deep affinity for language, devouring in comic books and even studying the dictionary. I found that no matter how bad I was at school, and no matter how low my grades might have been at some times, I was always good at English, he said. I just felt like I want to be able to have all of these words at my disposal in my vocabulary at, at all times whenever I need to pull them out. Somewhere they'll be stored, like locked away. Eminem has been critical of the way his mom raised him through his song lyrics. He has publicly accused her of being addicted to prescription drugs as well as subjecting him to emotional and physical abuse. Debbie has denied all accusations, and in 1999, she filed a $10 million lawsuit against her own son. They settled the case for $25,000. In 2008, Debbie published My Son Marshall, My Son Eminem, setting the record straight on my life as Eminem's mother, a memoir recounting her side of the story and their complicated relationship. In the book, she claims to have never exploited her son and that her only concern was for her children. Eminem was just 15 when he met 13-year-old Kim Scott at a house party. Kim, who claimed that she didn't know her father and had been sexually abused by her stepfather, came to live with Eminem and his mom, Debbie. Eminem and Kim soon began dating, but their relationship was turbulent from the start. Debbie threw the couple out when Eminem dropped out of school. The couple broke up and got back together many times, finally marrying just before Eminem left on his first major tour in 1999. They divorced in 2001 after a protracted, ugly, and highly public custody dispute over their daughter Haley. The saga prompted the rapper to write the 2000 song Kim. Kim and Eminem sounds funny. Kim and Eminem continued to maintain a off and on relationship until remarrying in January of 2006. Their second try at the wedded bliss also didn't last. Within 3 months, the rapper had filed for divorce, and their separation was final that December. Their middle daughter, Haley, has the highest public profile. The couple welcomed Haley in December 1995. Eminem has rapped about Haley throughout his career, including on the 2004 song Mockingbird and throughout his 2017 album Revival. Eminem took on more parenting duties in the early 2000s after adopting Elena, who was born in February 1993 to Kim's sister, Dawn Scott. Eminem and Kim became Elena's parents as Dawn struggled with drug abuse. Elena's biological mother died in January of 2016 from a suspected heroin overdose. The rapper also adopted Stevie, Kim's child, with her late ex boyfriend Eric Harder. Stevie, who was non binary and uses all pronouns, was born in April 2002. Eminem became their father in 2005. Eminem began his career in Detroit's underground rap scene and gained fame with his first studio album, the Slim Shady LP from 1999. As a high school dropout, Eminem found a way to express his passion for language, as well as a release to his youthful anger. Through the emerging musical genre of hip hop, he assumed the stage name Eminem, a playful reference to his initials, which he later began writing phonetically as Eminem, M- Eminem with the E. Eminem identified with the rage of late 1980s and early 1990s rap music, and he was especially taken with NWA, the popular and highly controversial gangster rap crew from Los Angeles. Although at the time rap music was almost exclusively produced by black people, Eminem, who has pale white skin and bright blue eyes, nevertheless entered into the Detroit rap scene as a frequent competitor in rap battles. Eminem proved highly skilled at such improvised verbal sparring, and despite his race, quickly became one of the most respected figures in Detroit's underground rap scene. I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, he may have more chicks and he may, have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me. You know what I mean? Eminem recalled, he can't write what I'm writing right now, and it started to feel like, maybe Marshall's getting a little respect. This period in Eminem's life, working odd jobs to make ends meet while participating in rap battles and desperately attempting to land a recording contract, was later dramatized in 8 Mile. Eminem starred as Jimmy in the semi autobiographical 2002 movie with Brittany Murphy. Eminem's breakthrough finally arrived in 1997. He traveled to Los Angeles and became runner up in that year's Rap Olympics MC battle. Afterward, Dr. Dre, the legendary rapper and former NWA producer, listened to Eminem's cassette of his independent release, the Slim Shady EP, in the basement of executor Jimmy Levine's home. Dr. Dre was so impressed that he signed the young rapper to his Interscope Records label. Eminem has become one of the most acclaimed rappers in the genre. As much as any other individual artist, he is responsible for rap's transition into mainstream music. Eminem has released 12 studio albums of original work, as well as 2 self published records from early in his career. His 2 albums featuring his greatest hits are Curtain Call 2005 and Curtain Call 2 2022. Although primarily a solo artist, Eminem is also a member of the most dominant group, D12. The rapper and several of his friends from the Detroit underground rap scene formed D12 in 2001. They recorded the album Devil's Night that featured the popular song Purple Pills. D12's mixtape from 2015, Devil's Night Reloaded, featured Eminem on only one track. Eminem recently took the stage with country music singer Jelly Roll, along with Trick Trick, to play a few songs at the grand opening of the Michigan Central Station in Detroit, Michigan. Eminem performed his new single, Houdini, Sing for the Moment with Jelly Roll, Welcome to Detroit with Trick Trick, and Not Afraid, and a surprising grand finale. Eminem is set to release his new album titled The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace, which is slated to arrive this summer. The Detroit icon has cryptically dropped Easter eggs and hints about the project, while many details in regards to possible features and a concrete release date have remained under wraps. Eminem officially announced the project following his appearance at the NFL Draft in April in support of his hometown Detroit Lions. The album announcement came in the form of an unsolved mystery episode featuring Eminem meeting his demise in search of who killed Slim Shady. Eminem has been no stranger to the element of surprise, as he dropped his 2018 Kamikaze album Out of the Sky without any sort of warning for fans, which also topped the charts. He's been laying low on the music front and is yet to drop off any new tunes in 2024 besides his new single Houdini. Fittingly enough, Dr. Dre was the first to spill the beans about the project when he revealed that Eminem had already had an album in his stash during his first late night TV appearance in 30 years back in March. Eminem's net worth as of this recording is roughly $250 million. His top 5 songs are Lose Yourself with 2.2 billion streams, Without Me with 2.2 billion streams, number 3, Till I Collapse with 2 billion streams, The Real Slim Shady with 1.8 billion streams, and Mockingbird with 1.6 billion streams. Thanks for listening. Hit that subscribe button wherever you listen to podcasts, and thanks for being a Melody member. I'm James Shelton, and this has been The Melody. See you next time. Starting tomorrow, June 21st, 2024, it's the first official day of summer. Now, we all know you all started swimming back in Memorial Day weekend, but tomorrow is the official day of summer. That means no more pretty days, I guess. Everything's 100 plus, 90 plus. Burning when you walk outside. But here's the good news. We have tank tops, swimming trunks, can koozies, beach towels, you name it. We have the summer products for you at shopmelody.com. And plus you get to rep the Melody Pod. Like, that's the best part. And also, starting tomorrow, all the summer gear at shopmelody.com will be 30% off. That's great. Go to shopmelody.com, and get your gear for summer. Get your can koozie, get your beach towel, get your tank tops, your swimming trunks, your bathing suits, whatever else we got in there. Go get it. Thanks for being a member of Melody. Make sure to tag us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at the Melody Pod, Melody with an I, and let us see that gear. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.